Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So let's get straight into this video. It's gonna be called Chosen Ones, how to use your neurodivergent. So this is for people who know you might be like an ADHD person or autistic or whatever like the labels are, but you might know that you have a different type of brain, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to use this for your advantage. So what I've been hearing in my mind or my spirit for a while is hone in on a target, hone in on a target. So honing in on a target, meaning you pick one target to go to and you hone in on it. So this is the skill that you have. This is how you use this. Because you might have focus issues. I know because I've been diagnosed ADHD and I know how hard it is to focus. But when I do get something to focus on, I don't relent on it, right? This is your skill. This is your skill. So this is actually a success gene. So when you find out that business or whatever that you want to do, once you hone in on it, you are going to literally master it. You're going to master it. You're going to leave no crumbs from it at all, right? This is your skill. So hone in on a target, hone in on the business. Once you hone in on that target, I'm telling you, you're going to perfect it. This is how your mind works, right? You perfect whatever it is that you hone in on, right? So this is why your focus may be bad, right? Because your mind doesn't work the same. Your operating system is different, right? It's just a different operating system. The way these type of operating systems work is whenever there's something that sparks your interest, right? It sparks your interest. Boy, you're going to demolish whatever goal that is. Even as simple as, say you want to get ripped, right? Once you realize you want to get ripped, you hone in on it, you're getting ripped. It's going to happen, right? You're going to hone in on it. You're going to get that goal. You're not going to relent, right? This is your skill. And I like to speak about this too, because I know a lot of people have these issues, especially if someone is like neurodivergent. It's hard to be understood. It's hard to like realize like why things don't work for you and why they work for other people. It's because you need to accept that you are different. You don't work the same. That's the only thing. You just don't work the same. So it just, you need better advice pretty much, and I'll be here for it, because there's a lot of advice you gotta get from neurotypicals. I don't really like to use these words too much, but like they make sense. Don't listen to neurotypicals, right? Because they work different. They think differently. So they might say something like, oh, just get a job, do these things, right? You don't work by like, how do I explain? You don't work by just like doing like what you need to do. It's like you may know how to do it, but you don't work that way. You kind of work on by inspiration, something that like lights a fire in you, right? Once something lights a fire in you, you're gonna demolish it, right? You're gonna literally demolish it. You might have seen this by yourself whenever you hit a goal. Maybe you have a business, right? Like you could start a business as soon as you set your mind to it, because you could literally do whatever you set your mind to, right? Yeah. So whatever you set your mind to, you could do. So whenever you do set your mind to something, you're gonna accomplish it, right? So let this be a confidence boost to you, because I know how hard it is to have like focus issues and stuff, and like not being able to like do the same as other people, not being inspired, right? Like being depressed when you're doing what you need to do. Trust these feelings, right? Because there's nothing wrong with you. You just work differently, right? And these type of people are usually entrepreneurs, right? Because they're creators, because they need to work by inspiration, right? And they don't relent. They need something that really sparks their interest. But once something sparks your interest, oh boy, like it's over. Like you're gonna accomplish it. You're gonna like it's over, right? It's over. You got it pretty much. So people who are neurodivergent, they struggle a lot because society is mainly set up domesticated, right? You're not a domesticated type of person. It's set up domesticated. This is why it irks you. And whenever you do rebel, it's a good thing that you do rebel, because like listen to your body. Like, why do you want to rebel? It's not for no reason. You're not a rebel, a bad rebel or whatever. Your body rebels for a reason, right? Because it doesn't work for you. It says, nah, it doesn't work for me. This isn't inspiring. This is boring. This is lame. This is hard to do. This is like, what's the point or whatever. So you don't work the same. So you need to find the thing that inspires you. It could be anything, but once you get inspired, your brain's gonna hone in on it, and then once you hone in on it, it's over. You got it. You're gonna accomplish it. Literally, that's all it is. So it's easier said than done, but all it takes is some like, how do I explain it? Like, not inspiration, but all it takes is just looking around, right? You're looking around, you're doing this, finding something, that all of a sudden, boom, an idea comes in your head. Go do that first idea, right? Do that first idea, whatever it is. So you might be like, oh, I'm gonna start painting or something. I don't know, it's random. You're gonna start painting, do it, hone in on it. Just do it, because these people are naturally extremely skilled. They master everything that they do, right? So listen to it, do it. Because I know you could think you're dysfunctional, and I made a video a while back about how being a wild child, these are the wild children, right? And the wild children are beautiful, and God loves them so much because they're made differently, and he has compassion for you, a lot of compassion for you. So you could always pray to God about it, and God could lead your steps, right? God could lead you somewhere to where you're like, oh, this is where I'm going to do. Like a coincidence will pop up, right? To where something comes up and you get interested in it, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this, right? Do it, right? Don't hesitate. The great thing about neurodivergence is too, whenever they do find something that intrigues them, they do not hesitate. That's how your brain works. You don't hesitate. There's no hesitation, right? Like a cobra attacking its prey, pretty much. It doesn't hesitate. It hones in on the target and boom, it takes it, right? Like a king cobra, pretty much. So hone in on a target. Hone in on whatever target that you're looking for, right? Hone in on it. Hone in on it. That's like the thing that I keep hearing. Hone in on a target. That's how they work. They hone in on a target. They're like snipers, right? You're like a sniper. Once you find that target, whatever that target is, whether it's a business or something, you find that target. You're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sell these shirts and create these things. Do that thing. I'm telling you, do not hesitate. Because there's a lot of war in our head too, because we're like, oh, can I do this? But then I gotta do this, I gotta do this. It's stuff that we've heard, right? It's really important for neurodivergent people to trust themselves and trust their feeling. That's the hardest thing for them, because they've been manipulated throughout their whole life, because they didn't realize that they were different, right? So they've heard a lot of bad advice, right? They've had a lot of bad advice, and like they've been criticized a lot. They've been called lazy. They've been called this. They've been called that, right? And these things are in our head, right? But the thing that you need to do is you need to detox from these things and realize that they're fake, right? Because you don't operate the same. So you need to accept it. Be like, okay, I do not operate the same. I operate differently. And realize that you could accomplish so much. I'm telling you, you could accomplish so much. Take it from me, someone who has ADHD, right? And I'm an entrepreneur as well. That's what works for me. I've had so many times where I struggled with motivation and stuff, where I've struggled with focus. Like, it's hard to focus, right? Because the focus doesn't come... You don't have focus until something intrigues you, right? This is why you hone in on target. Once you hone in on one target, your focus is good, right? This is just how they operate. And the reason they're like that is because they're created to be creators, like natural born leaders, right? So that's why you have that. That's why you kind of resist these other things, right? Resist doing that. Resist kind of just like conforming. These people are non-conforming. It's a gift, right? Don't listen to what anyone says. Stand strong on the non-conformers. Because when you don't conform, your body rewards you with happiness and you feel good and you feel freeing. But when you do conform, your body starts feeling depressed, right? Listen to these feelings. So we've been taught not to listen to our feelings. The most important thing we could do is listen to our feelings. Trust your intuition, right? Trust it. There's a thing for you to do. There's a place for you, right? You're not someone that's lost. You just operate differently. You're highly gifted, because a lot of neurodivergent people are really intelligent, extremely intelligent. Some of them are geniuses, right? Literally geniuses, where they have insane amounts of intelligence, like intelligence to where like you can't even comprehend it. Intelligence so much to where they could even outsmart themselves, right? As crazy as it sounds, some people are so smart they outsmart themselves. Like, they might be thinking about something, doing something, and realize they're like, wait, I just outsmarted myself with this. How did I even, like... You have a crazy amount of intelligence, you have a crazy amount of willpower, and you have a lot of power inside of you. But the way it comes out is like honing in on that target. You find that target, your brain goes, okay, I'm gonna do that. Once your brain locks in on it, you're locked in, right? You're gonna demolish the goal or whatever. And I know a lot of neurodivergence comes with, it's not a linear path. They go up, they go down, they go up, and they go down. This is something that we just need to accept. But the thing is, first of all, God's with you, so you can't lose. And second of all, you'll always come back. Right? You just need re-inspiration, right? Re-inspiration. This is why it's important to create new things. Just keep creating. Keep exciting yourself, literally. Don't listen to anything society has told you. Excite yourself. This is what these people do. They need excitement. They need their dopamine, right? The dopamine thing isn't much of an issue, right? Because they'll get their dopamine when they hone in on a target. They get inspired, their dopamine comes back. That's how it's used. It's just a different type of operating system, right? It does not work the same. And it's hard when you grow up like this too, because you think you need to do these things, like the schooling area, the 9-to-5s, the doing this, the even getting married or something or whatever it is. Like you just work differently. You're more wild, you work differently, you don't work the same. But the hardest thing we could do is truly accept ourselves, right? Because a lot of times we keep trying to change, and we can't. You cannot change who you are, right? You cannot be the same as them. You cannot do it. No matter how hard you try, you will never be the same, right? Now, I'm not speaking in forms of division. I'm just speaking in forms of just knowing who you are and realizing that, hey, I'm unique. I'm a little bit different, so I got to work differently. My life is going to look different, right? You accept yourself, you have compassion for yourself, and you realize, okay, that's when you take the weights off your shoulder. Then that's when you can pursue your things, and that's when you hone in on a target. That's when you find your success. That's where you find your happiness, right? So don't listen to anyone that tells you, just focus, bro. Just focus on this. Just focus on this. That's not how you operate. You don't focus on anything like that unless you find it for your benefit, or you find it inspirational, right? You find it like worth doing, pretty much. That's how they work, right? So neurodivergent people have had a lot of people accuse them, right? You've had people call you arrogant, call you lazy, called you this, called you that, called you that. It's because they don't understand you. So we need to accept that they don't understand us. So they don't know how we operate. Just like we don't know how they operate, right? We don't know how they operate. 'Cause you're like, how could you do this and that? So you'll butt heads with quote unquote neurotypical people. And I'm not saying you should separate yourself from them. If you don't want to be around them, don't, right? And listen to your body. If you don't want to be around them, don't. If you do, okay. But it's important for these people to chill around people who are just like them. And usually these type of people gravitate towards each other. So ADHD, autism, whatever the other ones are for, they gravitate towards each other. So you probably already have these types of friends. I know I have these type of friends as well. Whenever you're with these friends, it's not a coincidence that it brings excitement. Ideas come up, dopamine goes up, right? It's not a coincidence. Listen to that, right? Don't listen to any judgment you've ever had. They're capped. Judgment is hypocritical. It's pointless. All judgment does is put people down, right? For a lot of people judge. A lot of people judge because they're annoying, right? So don't be around people who are judgmental and annoying. Literally, that's how simple it is. Don't listen to anything, whatever they call you, bad or whatever. Just be like, I don't want to be around you. Or if they call you bad, be like, okay, then I am bad. It's just a word, right? It's just a word. It doesn't matter, right? We're not here to serve other people and care about their opinions and people please, right? You're not here to people please. You're here to live your life abundantly, right? You're here to live your life abundantly. You deserve a good life, right? You don't deserve to be depressed. You don't deserve to be uninspired, right? You don't deserve these things, and it's not your fate. It is not your fate. I'm telling you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's not your fate. Your life is not over. Your life isn't something that you have to conform in. It's not. Life is unlimited, right? There's a place for everybody. There's something to do for everybody. You're not this way for no reason. It's not just a curse, right? It's not just, some people call it a disability. It's not just that, right? It's not just that. You just work differently. Different the way that you think, different the way that you do things, right? You work by inspiration. You work by something that excites you, right? So if you don't hone in on a target, the neurodivergent person is going to be more like down, right? And they're not going to be able to focus and everything, because that's how they work. They can't just force themselves to do something. So their brain finds a target. Like, I'm going to start doing this, right? Once their brain finds it, though, they're so bold, they're going to do it. They're not going to relent at all. It's a success trait. It's a successful trait, I'm telling you. So many successful people have been neurodivergent, right? Even Michael Jordan had ADHD. Michael Jordan was one of the best basketball players ever, right? And a billionaire. So this is a success trait. And it's really important for these people to take care of their brains, right? So like there's stuff like omega-3 fatty acids and stuff. Like look up like the best neurotransmitters to support their brain, because they need dopamine, they need like serotonin or whatever like all the stuff is, like GABA and stuff. They need a little bit more support in their brain, right? So it's important for them to take care of their brain. It's really important to eat like healthy foods and take care of it, right? Just keep taking care of the brain, because your brain's a super, it's like a super quantum computer, right? They have a lot of intelligence. It's really quick. It's able to learn things really quick. It's like genius level intelligence, fast. It's like a sponge always, right? It's really quick. You might have noticed this about yourself. This is why these people get overwhelmed a lot, because their brain is able to process so many different things in like 5 seconds, right? That's where the focus issues come from. But once they do focus in on something, their brain processing focuses just on that and just masters it completely. You're just a natural master. You probably realize this about yourself, whoever I'm talking to. Whenever you do have a goal, you just utterly decimate the goal. You hit everything, right? You do it completely. You do like the best of the best of the best. A lot of you might have a spirit of excellence as well. A lot of these people have a spirit of excellence, to where when they do find something to hone in on, they're going to make sure it's perfect. They're going to keep trying to get it the best that they can, right? That's a successful trait. The most successful people are able to literally become such masters at things to where they start to make it look easy. This is what these people do. They become such masters at things, it starts to look easy to other people, right? But people cannot copy or replicate it or do it at all, because it's a skill that they have. It's such a skill that they have, people can't comprehend it, right? People don't know how to comprehend it. People could have been fascinated by you too. They'd be like, how do you act this way? But these people also have a lot of hate, because a lot of people don't understand them. These people are, I guess my storage ran out, so this is the rest of the video. It's only gonna be a couple of minutes, but yeah, I was speaking about how like a lot of people hate neurodivergent people because they act different, they're bold. A lot of people get jealous of them because these people have a different type of confidence to them. They don't worry about what other people worry about. They worry about their own things. They do their own things and everything. Like, they're not the same. They're not worried about looking a certain way, acting a certain way, blah, 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 that, right? So people hate on them. The thing with a neurodivergent person is that they need to do what they want to do. You have to. It's like a no ifs, ands, or buts. You could only do what you want to do. That's all it is. So that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys understood this. If you need any help, just comment below, or just comment anything below, whatever it is. But of course, don't forget to like if you want to like, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. God bless you guys, and stay powerful.